Hello folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Spain on day 15?
15, yeah.
15 or 16 of lockdown.
Isolation,
Entrapment.
quarantine, whatever you want to call it, imprisonment. No, it's not. It's quite enjoyable actually.
Yeah, we're doing all right. We're sat on our sofa today. We would like to be vlogging from outside the house, but it's done nothing but rain. We've literally had 2 days of okay weather in the last couple of weeks since getting back to Spain. But then again, it does make it easier to kind of stay in the house when it is miserable weather, doesn't it? So first off, we just want to say we hope you guys are managing okay with the lockdown and enjoying spending lots of quality time with your loved ones.
Not killing your other half, not pulling her hair out.
If you are on the front line, if you are in one of the essential workforce,
thank you
so much. We are so grateful for you looking after us and everyone else and trying to get this pandemic under control.
So we may have mentioned it before, but we'll just quickly say how it is for us here in Spain. In Spain, the cases and deaths are rising. Is one of the the worst hit places, with the most strictest lockdown, I believe. Literally, you can only go out the house for essentials, so food, pharmacy. If you need to go to the hospital, all that, I need to help.
And only singularly, so you're only allowed to do that on your own unless there's an emergency. You have to drive someone to the hospital or something like that.
You have to go to the nearest supermarket, and dog walks have to be within 50 metres of the house. You have to carry passport and proof of where you live, so you can prove that if you get stopped, and people are getting stopped and fined.
Yeah.
So you think the dogs would be getting bored of these little short walks within 50 metres from the house after spending loads of time on the road and being in the great outdoors so much? But they're not. They've got a little bit lazy.
I think they're just happy to have a rest. After all the travelling we've done over the last couple of years, I think they're kind of just like, yeah, we don't mind this lockdown thing for a while. We have been, as we mentioned before, coming up with loads of little games for them to play around the house, little chasing games and hide the treats and some interesting little
tricks.
New tricks. A paw. And the other paw. And the other paw. Good boy. Down, roll over. Whee! Down, Charlie. Yeah. Go on, roll over. Whee! Good boy. Sit. Okay, that's 8 in a row. Sit, sit.
Jump. You have to go to the closest supermarket. For those countries where the supermarkets are running low on food, we found that the local shop is more stocked up than the main supermarket. So there's a little tip: if your main supermarket, don't panic, is running low, go to the local shop, the little mini market.
And you might just be able to pick up that toilet roll that you haven't been able to get for weeks.
And stop using yellow pages. You have to go out for essentials, so you have to limit the times you go out. So it is quite serious here.
It is quite strict, yes. Someone got fined, I believe, for just coming back from the shops with a 6-pack and a packet of crisps, because that's not essential, is it? Apparently.
But anyway, yeah, we feel everyone is taking it seriously here. Everyone is wearing masks and gloves, even in cars.
It's kind of rare to see someone out in the supermarket and not wearing a mask, like they're the odd ones out kind of thing. And there's a bit of a debate going on. I mean, I know that people say, oh, well, the masks are pointless or whatever, but are they? Because if every single person wore a mask, then that would stop the spread. Because if you've actually got it and you're in a mask and you cough, then it's contained inside that mask. If you're not wearing a mask, you cough, it's going everywhere.
If everyone treats it like they have it themselves, then the virus would not spread half as quick.
So we think it's a really good thing wearing a mask, and if you're wearing a mask, you're kind of aware of that, and you're not going to touch your face because you can feel this mask on you, so you're not kind of automatically going to do that in the supermarkets.
And it just, for us here in our village, everyone seems to be doing it, and it gives you peace of mind. If you go into a supermarket without a mask, even if you haven't got it and start coughing, people are going to be like, whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Of course.
You're wearing a mask, and it's a sign of respect in a way.
Yeah. And I mean, we're not able to get any sort of surgical masks here in the village, so make some here It's our masks that I have made on the sewing machine. Really simple to make, washable, and they actually look really
scary.
good. And you can make one for, you know, whatever outfit you're wearing. So I've gone with the elastic behind the ears. Nick's gone for the full elastic all the way around. So yes, they're working quite good. Like I said, we've already had these in the wash and they're in perfect condition.
And you can go to town with them, you know, bling them up for those ladies out there, get some sequins on there, get some little studs, you know, do whatever you want.
You can go all out. Also, if you haven't got a mask, and quickly, and you don't want to make one, you could just like get a, you know, a balaclava.
Just a little bit of material you had lying around.
A balaclava and use one of those. You know, so there's so many options to kind of keep yourself safe and look really cool and promote, you know, anything you want to promote.
Your favourite van life channel, for instance.
Anyway, so yes, we can't make our own gloves, so we have been buying gloves. We can't find any like the little throwaway gloves. So we chose wash it up gloves, which obviously we think these are even better because obviously they're just reusable time and time again. So every time we leave the house, we wear washing up gloves.
Come back, wash them in disinfectant like you would your hands.
Yeah, obviously you can wash these. You can get the water really hot and proper soak them up, and you're properly washing your gloves and you're washing your hands all the time. So that's how we've gone anyway, and we can still pick these up in the village.
A little tip is generally if you're wearing these out, make sure your sleeves come over, because then you don't look like so much of a prat.
Well, if everyone's looking like a prat, then it doesn't matter.
Better to be safe, yes.
So anyway, that's our attire for every time we leave the house.
But the main thing you can do is stay at home.
Yes. It's not hard, is it really? I mean, it's kind of a little bit of an inconvenience. You know, you want to go out and you want to do this, you want to do that, but this isn't going to last forever. It's not that difficult to stay at home.
We're not in the trenches, we're not getting shot at, we don't have to kill people. All we have to do is stay at home, put Netflix on, put a bit of TV on.
Yeah, and hopefully, you know, save lives.
So it's important to take the positives out of everything. And it doesn't have to be that bad being locked in your house. In fact, it's not that bad. Take this opportunity to do all the things that you always wanted to do, all those little jobs in the house that you never had time to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what we've been doing, coming up with new hobbies and everything else, and it's been pretty good. We've really been getting into doing stuff that we've just wanted to do for ages and haven't had the time.
Lots of people at work and don't have time. Oh, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to learn a language, learn a musical instrument, read a book.
So now is that time. And remember, don't be saying, oh, I'm bored, oh, I'm fed up, because just remember, only boring people get bored.
That is so true.
Yes.
If you've got an imagination, then you're never going to get bored.
Yeah. And this is a quick update video. Our next video in a couple of days is going to show you all of the things that we've been up to in lockdown. And there's a lot of them, loads of great tips for you coming up, including how to make these masks and other bits and bobs. Yeah, that'll be in the next video.
But yeah, so take this opportunity to do the things you've always wanted to do and watch Netflix. Get into some series.
Or get yourself the biggest screen you can and watch the exPAWers back to back.
And it's also really important to keep in contact with friends and, more importantly, family. Especially if, you know, they're on their own or if you know anyone who's on their own, because I mean, we're lucky to have each other. But yeah, some people are on their own and it's going to be real tough times being on your own under quarantine or lockdown or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you know people, vulnerable people, then give them a ring. I mean, like we speak to most of our family, you know, a couple of times a week, and then my mum and dad
every day,
and your sister in Australia
every single day.
Every single day. And
that kind of lifts you up, doesn't it? Like, it's really nice to speak to them and vice versa. I mean, our plan this year, we would have been leaving just around this time, actually. With a bit of luck, we would have been heading over to the UK to spend sort of 6 months over there. That was the plan. The main plan we were doing that. The main reason
we were doing that
was to spend, well, time with friends and family, but more importantly, Nick's parents. Nick's mum's not been very well for a little while now, and yeah, so we really wanted to get over there and spend some time with her. So obviously it's really difficult.
Hard because we can't be there and feel a bit helpless because we can't do much, which is why we're, you know, speaking to them every day, because they're stuck at home. They're over 70, so they can't leave the house. They are being quite good, being very careful because
Yeah.
my mum's vulnerable, and because she's vulnerable, she can get deliveries and stuff from supermarket, and the neighbours are helping out. So
Yeah.
I mean, one good thing is bringing people together. Lots of people, like we've got elderly neighbours across the street, and we've offered to pick up anything from the supermarket, and every morning it's like a routine now.
Yeah.
We talk to them across the road or
Across
out the
the street,
window.
out of the top windows, so we're keeping our social distancing. And it is bringing people together, like Nick mentioned, which is good. And this isn't going to be forever, is it? We just have to be really patient, stay at home, keep in contact through social media and everything else with all our loved ones. And
look at the good parts of social media though, because you can get
carried
be
away
quite
with
negative.
all the bad news and all of that. So.
Don't watch the news too much. Just watch it for advice on what to do. And little updates, but don't dwell on it.
Yes.
And we will get through this. There'll be another day we're all on the road again, and this will be like a distant memory. We're laughing about it. Probably not laughing about it.
We'll be over in the UK before we know it, won't we? Catching up with all of our loved ones and meeting some of you lovely people too.
So keep positive, remain positive, be happy. Yeah, we will travel again.
Keep all those lovely comments coming, because it's not just us who absolutely adore reading them. I'm sure a lot of you guys like to read down the comments too, but Nick's mum
is probably the biggest fan. She reads everyone twice.
I think she actually enjoys reading the comments more than she watches the videos.
But yeah, keep them clean, keep them coming, and keep watching these videos, because we've got some interesting ideas.
We've got some crackers coming up. I mean, I know this video may be a little bit boring because it's just us sat on the sofa giving you a little bit of an update, but we've got some right good ones coming up in the next kind of couple of weeks.
So stay tuned. You're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We'll see you in the next video.
Hey guys, welcome back to our
channel.
Hello guys, welcome back to
your flannel
channel. And we're dealing with it quite well, aren't we, love?
Speak for yourself. I'm having nightmares every night.
We hope that you're all dealing with lockdown okay and not about to kill each other. And
that'll do.